solid brass. You could use the MGA 3rd and 4th selector fork on the MGBs. No problem there. Okay. The second gears. The reason I disassembled again my transmission was that it was grinding in second gear when I was putting it in or downshifting, and found out the reason. The person who owned the car before me rebuilt it, I guess himself, and this is the second gear. It looks good. The teeth are not too bad. They're a little bit worn down on the engagement teeth here, but that's fine. The second gear teeth look great, and everything else looks good on it. But lo and behold, you can see the difference. This is an uprated second gear. This is the original type second gear. And one main difference that you can see on that are right here. You can see how this is all machined nice and smooth all the way across with the engagement teeth down below it. So it's got a nice and smooth. On the uprated second gear, you can see the difference here, how this is machined. It's what we call scalloped. It's been scalloped on the second gear part right here. Also, some of the second gear uprated have this type of moly coating. It's like a black coating to it. This one needs a steel Synchro ring. This one, the original second gear that came out of it, not the uprated one, uses a brass Synchro ring. When I took my gearbox apart, I noticed that this was not a brass. Let me get you a brass one so you can see it. Brass, you can tell there's a big difference in brass and a steel Synchro ring. Okay, some other differences I wanted to note for you is on the lay gear itself. Obviously, with the different size lay gear shaft, you're going to have a different lay gear. So around 66, 67, it stepped up to the larger size lay shaft gear. The lay shaft, and therefore a different part number for the lay gear itself. This is the older style MGA, MGB, early MGBs, 63 through about 65. And this has the part number 22H54. So just look at your part number stamped on your lay gear, and that'll help you with that. Also, another minor note, obviously the gearbox itself, assembly, the bore on this hole will be different if it was a around 66, 67 with the larger size diameter lay shaft. So that'll be a difference there. Also on the MGAs, they had different configurations for the starters and stuff and all. So those are just some of the minor differences that you'll come across, MGAs and MGBs, and that'll do it. Thank you. The last difference I want to show you is in the tail shaft itself. On the MGAs, they had, unlike this one where you can see, this one has this is the MGB, my 63 MGB. It has a bearing in here. The MGAs I described earlier has a bushing that goes in here in the tail house section, and that bushing is no longer available. You can look on the internet and find out how people installed and removed that bushing and found a bushing and milled it to fit in the tail shaft housing. Sounds very intense, but it can be done if you want to put forth the effort. But again, the main difference is that the MGBs had the bearing in it. MGAs had the brass bushing installed in this area right here in the tail shaft. Okay.